to a larger format Alpha Magnus review. Today we got this. We got the Snakes of Mountains from the Masters of the Universe Origins. I got Snake Mountain. There's a little bit of a story behind this. Pre-ordered this on Target. Target never even gave me a date for when this was going to come out. So I found it in stores. I found it in stores a couple times in the last couple weeks, but I knew that there was a Target Circle Week that was coming up. Day before that Target Circle Week, I got a whole bunch of pre-orders that were shipped like as fast as they possibly could, because that Target Circle Week had two awesome coupons that they didn't want you to get by default. Don't know if you know how Target pre-orders work, but if you pre-order from Target, you don't get the coupon that's available then. You only get it if it's active when you get the pre-order. So they purposely try to entice you with these, and then when it actually shows up, it's not there. So I was expecting this to hit, because there was a coupon that was 25% off, $25 off 100, so 25% off $100 purchase, whatever. $25 off 100. This guy is $80. It is $79. So I ended up getting the Sunman 3-pack, which I already have a whole review on. I ended up getting that with this because I went that day and it was after the first. So I had the $25 off coupon, my regular 5% off for my red card, using the red card, and then I also got an additional 5% off because it's my birthday, my birthday week, a month, whatever. You get a 5% off additional any store purchase. Plus, randomly they had another Target Circle Week, which is spend $70 in toys and get a $10 bonus card. So I ended up making out like a bandit on this. I barely broke 100, and I got a whole bunch of stuff. Long story short, we're 2 minutes into this review. I messed you up, Target, and I'm glad, because you have screwed me over a couple times on pre-orders. Not as bad as Walmart, but oof, that is a whole nother story. So here we've got this. Will pull this up so that y'all can see it. And I just realized that I'm wearing my painting pants because I was painting some stuff earlier. Actually, I was painting this. And we'll give you a little taste here. So this is my Eternia ring for my Masters of the WWE Universe, WWE Eternia line. I am continuing it whether you want me to or not, Mattel. You can't stop this. Can't stop me now, because I'm having a good time. Here is Snake Mountain. All of the exciting stuff on here and here. Nothing on the sides really. Just a picture there with that dude that they just announced. Necro Viper, or whatever the heck his name is. And then here we go. More up and down. I don't think anything on here is too crazy. That's probably the one that was the least announced, as well as these two guys down here in the bottom corner. Those are all three of those snakes are Walmart exclusives. Because why would you make things available to the public? I'm going to say this, at least those are the Walmart exclusives, because if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. I'm not fretting. I was kind of worried that all of those were going to be Mattel Creations exclusives. And this is me begging to you, Mattel, please release the rest of those as 2-packs, because I don't want to have to spend $7 shipping individual figures. It's just annoying. Looks like we've got some assembly required. This was attached this way, which is fine, I guess. There. These are a much more rubbery, boing, 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 much more rubbery thing there. This does slop over, which is cool. And it looks like it's got magnets there. I don't know. It's just a pin, so you can put other figures on that. Interesting. So, let's see what we got. This is the vocoder thing that no longer does what it used to, but weirdly enough, it looks like on the butt of it here, it's got a thing where you can put like a Masters of the Universe figure in there. You can see that. That's a little odd. Maybe something else clips onto that spot. It's like this slides right in here, clips on, there you go. So there's no more talking to this like, woo, that fun. Let's put this up here and try to get some of this together. This is the traditional wolf gate. As it is, it looks like this clips on right here. I would assume that this clips on first. There may be instructions. Who knows? Who knows where those went? We do have a nice little cage here, which has also got a wolf gate on it as well. Can I zoom on this? I cannot. We're going to do a manual zoom here. Because there. All right. It does come with all of the accoutrement of the previous version, plus some. So, oh, here we go. Found the instructions. So we got that snaps on there, that snaps on there. It shows a little click. Clickety click clack. This part slides in here. Now I'm a 6'6", 300+ pound dude. So I'm just letting you know that this thing is a little large. There. Got our trap door. Looks like it slides in from behind. So yes, there's definitely some assembly required. Because they couldn't have just shipped this in a wider box instead of that. This part slides in here, like so. And this is Skeletor's throne, which has a couple little skull guys on it. We'll do a zoom in later of that. This is what you got instead of the voice box, people. So please shut up about it. Wasn't that great. Looks like this probably sits under here. We got nothing there. I don't believe there's any decals that we have to put on, which is nice. These decals were weird and they feel very AI, which a lot of people have mentioned. This part kind of goes together here, like that. And then there's the bottom and the top piece that go on here. To make this. So do not buy this if you are expecting this to be a one trick pony here. So it shows AABB. So what? Looks like this goes down. Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that. That'd have been a boo-boo. This goes down, snaps onto here. Pay attention to the instructions. It's nice that they gave us this, but it's also kind of annoying that you have to. Oh, it's A1, A2, B2. Okay. They at least gave you some instructions on how to do this. So don't just snap together like I was about to and do it wrong. This doesn't seem like a fun one to try to undo. And then you get a nice little cage right here with the door that opens. It's pretty nifty. Looks like this ladder is supposed to go right here. Does it fit somewhere, or is it just kind of leaning up against here? That is the question. Looks like it just goes right there and there. Ta-da! Yeah, there's a little foothold here, and then this just slides between where the ropes are. Not a very great representation of it, but it is what it is. This is going to be more of a building it all versus actually playing around with it. So we're going to do it. I think I'm going to do a two-parter here because there's a lot of stuff on here, and I've got a couple ideas that are going to be pretty fun. Looks like this actually can go underneath here. Yeah, so this slides inside of that, and you can have this like flop around as well. Does not have to stay in there. It's not like a permanent bond. This part, the external gate, has its own little chunk of fun. Doesn't look like these really matter where they go. They are slightly bent, so I would say stick with whatever they've got bend-wise. They're kind of pre-bent to fit where they're supposed to go, and so on. But it looks like these are all exactly the same, so you don't have to be like too crazy about it. Trying to make them all opposite, different, whatever. Alternate. They're all the same, so have fun. Little weird that they're green this time around, but I guess they would be kind of mossy. This kind of makes the basic shape of that. That fell off, of course. Why wouldn't it? But that looks like it's everything except for what was in this little bag. So we're going to turn that around so you can see the bag. Comes with a couple weapons. We have a neon versions of different Masters of the Universe weapons, which I think these came with the Skull Warriors, which is fun in itself. And then this is the weird rubber spider that they give you that's actually supposed to plug in under here to be spooky. Some people say that theirs doesn't work. This seems to work perfectly fine for me. You also have, I think you can put it down here in the bog. Where this pops out, you can make the creatures stick out, or you can do a couple other things. The weapon storage rack is right here. And it looks like you can click some stuff. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's like you can click some stuff in here and then hang this guy maybe on this side like so. And we've got ourselves a cool little weapons rack. Some of this stuff I'm going to have on display with my full displayed unit. But for now, we are going to stick with this, and then I'm going to do a full rundown with A lot of these. Now this was supposed to be so that you can move it around and take it out. It has a very hard detent, and I've seen this on other people's videos being an issue. It's cool that this is hardened on here, but I think having it so that there was a couple more twists would have been nice. I think everybody agrees on that. I don't think that's a hot take or anything. So this does have a specific top and bottom. Once you snap it in there, it is pretty much in there forever. Yeah. There we go. And then let's get this all folded up because I want to do a pretty sure this does go in the tub. Yeah, because I think that slides that into there. And once you fold it up, oh, you can't fold it up with this in there. That's a bummer. I'm kind of trying to figure out something else is hitting. It is the spider, actually. Which that shouldn't be. There's a lot hitting now. So now we're starting to hit that point where is this even like a play set anymore? There we go. So you did just have to move some stuff around. Having to remove that spider is a little annoying. This is really where my review is. So instead of snaps, we have clasps, which is cool. And then this is for if you wanted to hook any Master of the Universe figures to, which we'll get into in the next video. These don't look to snap in. They snap in like here, I think. I feel like there's something missing here. I thought these were supposed to snap down on something. Okay, they snap right next to it. But unlike the original, instead of being two pieces, it's one piece, and now you have to have this. So it feels like there's steps forward, and then there's definitely steps backwards on this unit here. Once I get this all set up with my Masters of the Universe, I'm going to have a Castle Grayskull, and that I'm going to do a full video on this, so keep an eye on the channel once I get that going. But there are a couple other features that are worth looking at right now. Let's do that. So I'm going to turn this lovely thing around and hopefully be able to show you. So right here on this side, let's get that spider in there. So you can turn this guy around and see it and do some stuff, but you can actually attach existing. I can get one out of here. Here, we'll use this stupid He-Man I don't like anyway. So he doesn't have a foot plate part, but you definitely attach this. Right here, we've got a captured He-Man. Hey, that fell out. That's not supposed to come out easily. That thing is heavy. How did that come out? How the heck? I mean, I have no idea. I somehow managed to break the unbreakable. So let's unclasp this. Probably lose half of it. It is nice that there is I don't know if you can see that, there is a larger mountain piece on top of this right here that does make it quite a bit bigger, but it still feels smaller than the regular Castle Grayskull. So let's pop this part out. There's more to be found in this too, because I'm seeing other things. Seeing other things in here. Now this is just a basic So there's nothing too exciting to go on there. Like the previous one, you could have it talk through it. I'm starting to find flaws in the design here as well, because certain parts aren't great. So we're gonna put this right here. This slides open, and unlike before, this just has a basic drop down. There is a peg hole on the bottom of the spider, but if you want to leave the spider up here in this thing, you have to take it off to close this. So that's a bummer. And then Skeletor's throne, which I think is actually awesome, is kind of hidden inside, and I would have rather have had this be a separate piece that we could purchase separately, possibly with like a King Skeletor or something version, instead of missing out on that vocoder thing. You can actually make one relatively cheap, and I'm going to be doing a video on that, because you can make one relatively cheap with some pretty basic tools. So some people are going to want that, and we're going to go down that route. It might be on my, I'm thinking about making a second channel for those kind of things, so keep an eye out, an ear ball. And then we're going to go over to some play style stuff later, but what I had mentioned before is if you take this guy off of here, rip his chest open. I'm losing like all of these parts. This playset's gonna drive me crazy, because it's so huge I can't do it on my normal table. That's the problem. So if you pop this off, let's point it down a little bit. You can take the dragon guy off and pop this on here, and then He-Man's drowning in the in the muck, which is cool. And then if you want to get real weird, you can make make one of these weird monsters here. But that's it. That is the Snake Mountain playset from Mattel. It is currently out at stores. I would assume probably Toys R Us in Canada and at Target in the United States. I have not seen a single spot for this at a Walmart. Walmart's been real weird with this stuff because they blame us, the buyer, and everything, and say, oh, well, you guys didn't want to buy it. No, we don't want to wait 6 months for distribution, your terrible distribution to kick through before we get a product, because we don't know if we're ever going to get it from you. So let's nip that in the bud right now. It's nothing to do with we don't want the product. We just want it faster than Walmart will give it to you. Walmart is probably the slowest when it comes to any of their stuff. So when you order it, you kind of just gotta pray that it actually shows up. I've actually got a couple things on order from Walmart that have been on pre-order for multiple years, and I'm never going to get them. So, and I know someone else who's got, I believe, the Prime RC figure. They purposely don't cancel it because it's funny to them that they have this figure that they're never going to get. So Walmart, if you want us to purchase big things from your company, get them in stock. That's all I can tell you. Move that out faster. So let's pull back and talk about a couple other things. In that vein, Walmart, as I said, likes to blame everyone but themselves for their terrible distribution. But if you look into it, when you order something on a website and it has a store presence like Target, Walmart, stuff, I should not be able to find it in the store before you've sent me my pre-order. Ever. It should hit your warehouse, immediately get sent to me or whoever ordered it. I should not be waiting 3 months after the pre-order was supposed to be fulfilled to then get a cancellation, and I've seen it in the store 6 times. So I'm going to buy it in the store and then cancel it online. What you're going to see is that I don't want that product, but that's not how it works at all. I don't want that product to never get to me. If I order the new iPhone, from wherever, from Apple. And then they say, oh, we're waiting for our online guys to get it in stock. No, they don't do that. They have it literally waiting for you at the store because they know that they shipped a certain allotment and that allotment is now at the store. If you want to do pre-orders for pickup at stores, that's fine too. Or if you want to have it somewhere else. But you cannot have it where you wait until you're completely out and you've sent all of them to the store to then cancel our pre-orders. That happened to me with the WWE Eternia line so many times I can't even express how disgusted I was with that. So anyway, if you see this at a store, purchase it because you never know when you're going to see it again. Right now, that coupon I was talking about is long expired, but you can still get other coupons through them. And the reason why I pre-ordered it from them and now I've canceled it from Target is because I get 5% off with my red card now. 5% off of an item like this is well worth it. You are getting rid of the tax minimally on most of it. So just do the red card. It works. One other feature I forgot to mention too, aside from that, there are a couple spots where you can put guys, is this. This is a little neat. And I didn't realize it until afterwards, but when you close that wolf door is now here and then covered up by that. So you can put like a monster or something through there. But the wolf door blocks that. I like that a lot. That's actually really cool. And then there are also like creepy faces like all over the place. It is worth the $80. This is a rarity for me to say this. This is worth $80. I did not pay $80 because I'm a cheap bastard. But definitely keep an eye out for this in your stores. Hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, subscribe, comment. Till next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.